Next we have to continue third year max and then subject is dynamics. Velocity from infinity. The velocity from infinity at a point q is a central orbit is the velocity that the particle would acquire if it moves from rest at infinity to the point q under the action of the given force p. Denoting this value of by v infinitive, we know that h square by p cube into dp by dr equal to p. H square dividing by b cube p cube into dp equal to p into dr. Integrating, we get integral of h square by p cube dp equal to integral of p dr. H square into integral of p square dp equal to integral of p into dr. H square into minus 1 by 2p is equal to integral of p into dr. So therefore minus h square by 2p square equal to integral of p into dr. There is v square equal to minus 2 into integral of p into dr. So v square infinity equal to minus 2 into integral of infinity to r p into dr. Next we have to continue third unit, impulsive force. A force acting on a body a finite small period produces a finite change of momentum in the interval is called impulsive force. Example, the force experienced by a ball till to by a ball. Next, impulsive. The effect of the action of impulsive force is measured by the change in momentum product by the force. This is called impulsive of the impulsive action. Next one, principle of conservation of momentum. If the applied force on a particle is q, then the line momentum of particle conserved. Next definition, direct and oblique impact of sphere are classified into two groups, namely direct and oblique impact. If c1 and c2 are the position of the sphere, position of the center of the sphere at the time of p impact, and if the center of the sphere have been moving before through c1 and c2, then the impact is said to be direct. Other, it is said to be oblique. C1 C2 direct. This is a diagram. Next diagram, C1 C2 oblique. Next one, bookwork. Find the velocity of two smooth sphere after a direct impact between then m1 c1 first circle, second circle m2 c2, first one u1, second circle is u2, first one v1, second one v2. Proof: if m1 m2 masses of sphere, next u1 u2 velocities of sphere before impact, u1 greater than u2. E means coefficient of resistance. Next v1 v2 means velocities of sphere after impact from the principle of conservation of linear momentum. The momentum after impact equals to the momentum before impact. So m1 v1 plus m2 v2 is equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2. This is the equation number 1. From Newton's experimental law, we have v1 minus v2 equal to E into u1 minus u2. This is the equation number 2. Solving 1 and 2, we get equation number 1, m1 v1 plus m2 v2 equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2. Second equation into m2, which implies m2 v1 plus m2 v2 equal to minus E into m2 u1 plus E into m2 u2. Solving these two equations, m1 v1 plus m2 v1 equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2 minus E into m2 u1 plus E into m2 u2. Next v1 into m1 plus m2 equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2 plus E into m2 into u2 minus u1. Next v1 equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2 plus E into m2 u2 minus u1 dividing by m1 plus m2. Next one, first equation, m1 v1 plus m2 v2 equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2. Next second equation into m1. So m1 v1 minus m2 v2 equal to minus E into m1 u1 plus E into m1 u2. So m2 v2 plus m1 v1 equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2 plus E into m1 u1 minus E into m into u2. v2 into m2 plus m1 equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2 plus E into m1 u1 minus E into m1 u2. v2 equal to m1 u1 plus m2 u2 plus E into m1 into u1 minus u2 dividing by m1 plus m2. Multiplication, left side multiplication value is take outside, so dividing m1 plus m2. Thank you, students.